Guys, welcome back. Today I want to bring you along for a pretty cozy yet somewhat productive day in my life. We have a whole list of things to get done today. Our day is going to consist of some smaller errands that we'll kind of put off for a little while, as well as some of the bigger changes that are coming to this house. So you'll get a little sneak peek of behind the scenes of kind of everything that's been happening. Alright, so on our list, we're starting with the shower, which is already done. So there's that. Then we're gonna get ready for the day. So clean up a little bit, put some makeup on, and then I want to have some breakfast because I'm pretty hungry. After that, I want to do my outside errands. So probably drop off any packages that I need to send. And then I really want to pick up my book from a library, and I'll show you that later as well. And one of the bigger things that we'll do today would be to organize my new office space that will be in a bedroom, and we're basically have this whole shelf that we need to assemble, as well as like clean up all the clutter, all the junk that's just been piling up for like probably about 2 weeks, I want to say. We sold my old hobby nook, which is kind of where I kept everything, and now that it's been gone, it's been really messy. So I really want to get on top of that today to make sure that it's nice and clean and there's no more junk laying around. All right, so let's get ready for the day and then we'll head outside. I don't know if anyone else likes to do this, but maybe it's because I have short eyelashes. I usually like to put two mascaras. Like one is, for example, like the one for more volume, and then the other one is for more length. And I feel like when they work together, they just work a lot better than one by itself. So if you guys doing that as well, let me know, because maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. So I finally dropped everything at the USPS, and as soon as I started heading to the library, it started raining out of nowhere. And nowhere in the forecast did it even mention anything about rain. Nothing at all. There was a brief period on the weather app where it's supposed to not rain, which was for like 15 minutes, which was exactly how long it takes me to get home from the library. So I had to wait it out a little bit at the branch, but I'm not complaining at all because I like hanging out at the library. It's very peaceful and quiet there. So it was actually kind of a pleasant experience overall. So, as I mentioned before, I came to pick up a very specific book, and it's called Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but I try my best. And like the main premise is, what would you change if you could travel back in time? I just heard a lot of really good things about this. Maybe you guys have as well. But yeah, I'm really hoping to read it this week and see, what it's all about. But the main premise is In a small back alley of Tokyo, there is a cafe that has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. Local legend says that this shop offers something else besides coffee, the chance to travel back in time. Over the course of one summer, four customers visit the cafe in the hopes of making that journey. But time travel isn't so simple, and there are rules that must be followed. Most importantly, the trip can last only as long as it takes for the coffee to get cold. But yeah, I'm super excited to try this out and hopefully get to enjoy it this week since the weather doesn't look so great anyway. So it's the perfect opportunity to cuddle up with a good book. And another gem that you guys got a glimpse of was this book called Crochet with Flowers and Plants. And I normally don't get books for crocheting, I just watch videos. But this was so adorable. I just thought it was perfect for fall time. I'll show you. The illustrations here was so aesthetic and it has like mushrooms and these cute flowers and like reeds and I'm a sucker for everything like flowery. So I decided this would be perfect to flip through and get some inspiration. So this was a really nice find, really rare find. And I'm not even mad about the rain because if I didn't stay at the library, I wouldn't actually find this and get this at all. So I'm actually happy how this all turned out. All right, guys, as much as I want to sit here and keep chatting, we can no longer procrastinate on this shelf that's been kind of sitting there for an entire week. And we have to start cleaning out the space a little bit because I'm sure that Brendan has been also a little stressed about our bedroom situation, and we have to clean this up a little bit and make it look nice. So I think we should get started. Guys, this bookshelf manual is literally 18 pages long. I have never assembled something by myself that's 18 pages long, okay? We'll see how this goes, and we'll probably be here a while. that we finally got to lunch. I'm so excited and a little bit tired because that shelf did not want to be assembled today. It was just so difficult and the screws kept getting like stuck and there were just so many obstacles, but we did it. I'm really proud of us. We got this done eventually and we deserve this little break. And I also really want to open Brendan's little cute gift. I don't know if you guys saw in the beginning, but he gifted me a Korean tea collection set. It was just a cute random surprise, but I really want to open it now and maybe even try out a sample. I just finished brewing the tea. It's at a perfect drinking temperature now, and Miss Julie also decided to join us for this tea ceremony session. But fair review, this tastes amazing. It's so rich and flavorful without being too overpowering. It's just perfect. I'm like one of those people that like their tea flavored, like for example, like with some like notes of berries or citruses in the background. But I don't like when it's like too much because that takes away from the actual taste of like the tea rather than like the flavorings. But this is the perfect combination if that's what you're also looking for. So I really, really highly recommend. Alright guys, we're halfway there. So I think we're going to finish cleaning up a little bit. And then if we have time, I guess just organize some of the bigger boxes. And then we can probably reorganize the rest of the clutter on Wednesday. So we're finally finished. I can't believe that this took almost all day, but here it is. It's definitely not perfect. There are definitely a few things that I would like to correct, like these empty pots on the wall because our plants wouldn't grow in this corner because there's barely any light. So I'll have to take these off. And then maybe just like reorganize a little bit because it looks a little messy right now. But Julie likes it, Gigi likes it. We're all proud of this. This is where I decided to keep my pre-assembled packages. So this is the stuff that's basically ready to ship out. The stuff on the top is just like miscellaneous things that I use sometimes in order to package items and like decorate them. In the middle here is our fall candle line. It's basically all the promotional candles that we're doing this fall. And then on the bottom is just the stuff that I don't really have to access pretty often. So it's nice to just tuck it away. And of course, I wanted to probably put my yarn on display. So there it is. You see, there's a lot of it, and I really have to start using some of the white yarn especially. So in the next video, maybe we'll make something together. We'll see. But yeah, what do you guys think? And just to show you guys, this is basically all the junk that we got rid of today. It was just a lot of packages, a lot of boxes that I'm clearly not going to use. I'm not sure why I kept them in the first place, but they are finally leaving us today. I also had a chance to tidy up the desk a little bit in between. So a lot of the stuff that was kind of piled in here was now moved to the shelf on the top. So it looks a lot neater, I hope. But yeah, this is definitely a work in progress. But I think for a day's worth of work, we achieved greatness today. What do you think, Julie? Did we do a good job? Hmm. It is almost 6 o'clock, and I think this is a good place to stop for today. I think I've managed to balance this day out with both productive activities as well as resting in between, since I do have to go work for a full day tomorrow at the office. But it does feel really good to have our bedroom in order again and make it functional and not come back to a junkyard. So I'm really happy that that was done. But I'm really glad that you guys were able to join me today and motivate me to get started. It was definitely very helpful to film this entire process because I almost kept myself a little more accountable on getting started without procrastinating too much. So I really thank everybody for joining me today. If you're watching the video, it truly means a lot. Sadly though, the detergent did arrive, so I do have to go and do laundry and start cooking dinner soon because Brendan is gonna finish work in a little bit. So, but I really hope to see you really soon next time and hopefully do something a little more cuter and cozier than assembling shelves. So watch out and I'll see you soon.